This is Diane. I hope you're having a great day today. As you've noticed, I kind of changed my backdrop. I thought I would do this new edition of my channel called Confessions. It's just basically me rambling about my experiences in life, and I hope you learn from them. I'm gonna give out some tips and tricks on what and what not to do if you were me. The first edition of this is going to be about anxiety and what it did to me and how I wanted to reduce it by time, and here I am. Having anxiety is not the easiest thing to tackle, but by time it'll be much better. My anxiety has kind of changed my life in various ways. I am afraid of crowds because of it. Even supermarkets scare me until I get used to them. In my case, anxiety brought a lot of panic attacks. And these panic attacks were not nice at all. I'm currently 17 and my anxiety attacks started when I was around 10 and I didn't even notice that I had them. So the first time it happened, I was in this tiny island. Out of nowhere, I started to feel really scared that something bad might happen to me, that I might do something with my own hands that I would regret. Suddenly, my life flashed before my eyes and I started breathing heavily. I don't know what happened at that time, and I just remember my mom coming next to me and telling me, what's wrong? And I tried to tell her. So the second time it happened, I was either 10 going on 11 as well, and it's always been my fear that I faint, which I'm gonna do right now because this place is steaming hot. So I remember this boy fainting at this choir we were in, and after that I couldn't stop thinking about it. Every time I went there I had these palpitations. I started worrying, and then I ended up out of nowhere thinking I was gonna faint. I just ran up to this really intimidating man and told him, I'm gonna faint. I laugh at this time, but those moments scared me to death. This really nice man approached me and he tried to help me calm down, and I remember telling him it feels like a dream. Now that's what palpitations do. Palpitations kind of make you feel as if you're experiencing a dream-like situation when it's actually real life. It's important for me to tell you that anxiety is not an illness. It's simply a condition which you can overcome by time. I was afraid of going on stage, I was afraid of even performing on stage, and it would kill me every time I had to go up and do something because I was afraid I would faint. By time, I've kind of disciplined myself and reminded myself that nothing bad is gonna happen, so I just go up there, show them what I got. Woo! I'm currently dying in this room. Full of heat. I'm not gonna go into too much detail what some of the symptoms of anxiety usually are, but it's important to mention that usually you have either profuse sweating or cooling. You also have palpitations, as I've mentioned. You've got a faster heart rate. And a fun fact, did you know that OCD is also a type of anxiety? Talking about OCD, one of my previous videos is about OCD and how I've learned to deal with it. So if you want to go take a look, I'll put the link in the description below, and I'll probably even have one of those annotations. These are really cool. Really important message to all of those relatives of people who are suffering from anxiety. Do not tell them to calm down. That is the worst thing possible you could ever do. Don't tell them, oh, calm down, honey, it's gonna be okay. So I think for me, the best thing to do in my case, I don't know if it works with other people, is to show them pictures of things which make them happy, tell them to describe the room they're in. I try to talk a lot and keep my body steady because I feel really dizzy at those times. I kind of let my sister distract me with cute pictures like animals or people that I love, etc. At the same time, I try to kind of keep conversation with other people because that helps me kind of ground myself. I don't suggest that the relatives group up around the person that's panicking. Cut that out of the list. You need to always remember that nothing's gonna happen. Everything's gonna be fine. You're not gonna die. And even if there is a life or death situation in front of you, you have to try and not panic. You have to try and tell yourself, these are things that happen every single day. and I have to deal with it. And I know it's hard, and you'll get through it. Yeah, I know I talk about all of these depressing kind of stories or like situations, but I feel like they're a part of life and I should explain them to people, you know, that's why I did my channel. Okay, so that's my confession for anxiety. It's not the most shocking confession. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have the loveliest day. I try to upload every week or every 2 weeks. So yeah, stay tuned. Turn on my notifications if you want to watch whatsoever. Yeah. Bye.